Hello and welcome to the Blue Karash Show. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Prime Masters from the Power of the Primes line. Here we have Vector Prime with Metal Hawk in his weapon mode, Skullgrin and Liege Maximo, and finally Micronus with Cloudburst, whose name I will never remember. Now, as a kid I didn't have either of these two, nor this guy because he was Japanese exclusive. Also, I've never been a big fan of Metal Hawk. So, start off with the one I don't like the most. Although, I will say it, this dude isn't bad. Nicely detailed. Oop, I can actually put it in the screen for a second. Weapon mode, quite good. On the back here, you see the Prime Master, that's how they store in weapon mode. See his symbol. Unclick him, and they literally just tab your two. See what it's like on there. There's two little knobs there. The reason I'm starting off in this mode is because it's the easiest way to deal with them. So he's a single barreled gun. Cloudburst, twin Gatling gun. Look at his symbol. And then finally we have Liege Maximo, who I think has my favourite symbol. I will also point out Vector Prime kind of looks like the Omnitrix from Ben 10. It's kind of funky. Before we get into dealing with these guys in a moment, first of all I want to show off a couple of different play features that these guys have with the Titan's Return line. In this case, Overlord. Now, I always believed, once we saw these guys, that this Overlord here was our sort of equivalent of Buzzsaw, the preview figure. Because these guys fit in here a hell of a lot better than the Titan Masters, and actually look like they work. Still a bit of a bugger to get out though. Put him in next. Other than that, it looks pretty funky. It would have been nicer if, on Hasbro's part, they would have made these bits a bit shallower, so it makes it easier for these guys to come out. It's quite, if they push them in quite all the way in there, they get stuck quite easily, especially Titan Masters, the other guys. Now, this thing I haven't tried myself, using these guys as actual heads. So, he looks like something out of more than meets the eye. They're a bit loose, especially in this bit here. That one doesn't look too bad. Next we have Micronus. Bit of a bugger to get in there. Yeah. So that's the compatibility with those. So they can act as heads if you want them to. They can of course also ride in weapons. Heads lined up. Like that. So basically these guys can do everything a Titan Master can do, which is a nice bit of backwards compatibility. Now, to transform same as that, Skullgrin, Liege Maximus here, very nice. Some more paint would have been nice, but they are nicely detailed otherwise. Vector Prime, and finally Micronus. Now to move on to their suits, Skullgrin is probably the most unique out of the three because he's not a formerly humanoid, so a formerly human looking suit. transforming. There is a snap on that bit. Let's put the thing down here. 5mm compatibility, quite useful. 50 chance at most. 5mm guys. One of the things I was surprised by is that this bit here, the back section, is different on all of them. I thought they would have used a more uniformed back piece and just changed the front bit and the arms, but nope, they've changed the back bits on these guys as well. So how these guys work is to put them into decoy mode. You literally open them up, slide in Prime Master. So yeah. Next up, Metal Hawk. Again, he's nicely detailed, as I said before. Just fold leg up, fold the gun down. Now on the human, what were the human suits, Pretenders, which these guys are based off of, that bit there would have been a human face. In this case, what they've done is they've left it open, so that when you put the Prime Masters in and close it up, the face is still visible, because I believe that's then acting as a different robot as opposed to, look at me, I'm a human, which will look a bit out of place on Cybertron. Although that being said, a big bull-headed monster guy also would stick out a bit on Cybertron. That was always the thing with the Decepticon Pretenders. The suits stuck out more than the robots did. And finally we have Cloudburst. I'm not going to put Micronus in because I want him for something else. These guys all have the same basic articulation. Move. The suit opens up. Off camera. Yeah. I like these guys more than I thought I was. I was not a huge Pretender fan, still not. These guys are actually pretty cool. Whether or not this will run thin after 12 of them, I don't know. But yeah, at least for the first wave, I do like them. So thank you for watching on the Bucharest Show. I'll see you next time.